What's up, you crazy people? Welcome back to another video, long overdue crypto video. Outlook for 2022. Wow, it's been one heck of a roller coaster this year, with Bitcoin setting a new all-time high to 68,000 and now back down to, I say 48,000 at the time of recording this video, but it looks like we've dropped probably a little bit further. Looking at the charts, we was probably due another drop. So we're probably sitting at around 44,000 now, maybe lower. I mean, I say down, but let's take a look at the bigger picture, okay? The past, the present, and of course the future of crypto. Crypto Carol, if you will, seeing as I recorded this over Christmas and I'm just late uploading this, so apologies for that. But before we go any further, we're trying to understand and predict the future of crypto, which, let's face it, no one can do. I don't care what you say, no one can do it, okay? Go ahead and unsubscribe from those channels that are leading you down that dark path of buying coins which are going to hit $1,000 or $1.12 at 1 minute past midnight, okay? It's not going to happen. These people are leading you down a dark path. Don't take financial advice from people who are not financial advisors, okay? I, in turn, am your no-nonsense coach. I do videos on social media advice, social media tips, what's happening in the social media space, but I also do crypto as well. I share my passion of crypto, okay? I share what's happening in the crypto space, but I do not give financial advice. If you want financial advice, I'm not a financial whiz kid. Seek a professional and only invest what you're willing to lose, because we all lose and we all win in this crypto space. So with that said, if that's your bag, if you want to see more crazy videos from me, go ahead, smash that subscribe button just there and tap the bell so you don't miss any further videos from me. So like I said earlier, there's been one heck of a roller coaster in 2021. We've seen some highs, we've seen some lows, some very lows, okay? We've seen bans, we've seen some major FUDs from governments and mining bans, and just amongst so many things have happened in 2021. And that's caught the attention of, obviously, higher federal governments, okay? Federal control, okay, which has put the price of crypto right the way down, okay? But there's still a lot of people still eyeballing crypto up. They're still interested in crypto. So whenever we have prices going so low, that's when the people who have been sitting on the fence come in, okay? This happens every single year. If you take a look at the charts, okay, take a look at the chart over the last 5-6 years, you will see around the Christmas time, oof, it goes down, okay? And then it starts to pick up, down, starts to pick up and down, okay? Every year we have this FUD, okay? So it all depends on whether you're in the crypto space to make a quick buck, okay? Or if you're in it for the long run, if you're in it for the technology, if you're in it because you really truly understand that this is the future, okay? And it doesn't look like we are able to stop it. And the governments know that as well. They're trying their best to take control, okay, but it's working, it's not working. It pushes the price down, the price goes back up, and new advantages are taken in that sense, okay? So before we go and dive into the future of crypto, we need to understand that there's only ever going to be, if you don't know this, there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins mined in total. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins available, okay? So one lucky person could own 21 million, which obviously will never happen. But there's been between 18 and 19 million already mined. I'll say that again. There's already been 18 to 19 million Bitcoins already mined. I will leave a link in the description below, okay? And that link will show you how many Bitcoins have been mined, and it will tell you when that last Bitcoin, around what time that last Bitcoin will be mined, okay? And you'll be very surprised, even though we've already had 18, 19 million coins mined, you're probably thinking, oh no, I need to get out and buy some Bitcoin because there's only 2 left. There's only 2 million left and there's already 19 million mined, okay? But actually, as how it works, as more and more of the Bitcoins are mined and bought and purchased, okay, it gets increasingly harder for all the systems and the computers and the miners running out there to mine those final blocks, okay? Hence, the rewards are higher, hence the price goes higher. That's how this works. Hence, the time frame it takes to find those final blocks increases, okay? So experts believe that we won't be fully mined, okay? We won't be fully mined until around 2140. So obviously I'm not going to be around, okay? And people who are watching this video, sorry, but you probably won't be around either unless you're a newborn baby who's going to live a very long time watching YouTube. So looking at this, it's obvious, and given that supply and demand and the increase in Bitcoin price, because the whole scarcity factor, okay, like I said, there's massive like FOMO by that point, okay? Not that I'm going to be around, like I said, when the last Bitcoin is mined, or anyone watching this video, no offense, okay, no offense, but who knows? Who knows what technology awaits us in the future, okay? Who knows what technology might come about that could move that time frame shorter, that could mine those Bitcoins faster. But as it stands currently, the final Bitcoin will be mined at around 2140, okay? So now that you've got an idea of where we are at in the present, okay, and you've kind of got a gist of what's to come in the future, okay, and where we're at with the whole Bitcoin mining and the scarcity of things and how much Bitcoin's available out there, you now know that you have at least 120 years, okay, before the final Bitcoin is mined. Now, what happens over the future is going to determine the price. It's going to determine that time frame in which it gets mined, right? So before we go further into the future, let's take a look at the past. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a boring insight now. This video seems boring, I know, but like, you need to know these stats. You need to know what's going on in the crypto space for you to make a real prediction for yourself, okay? I'm not going to give you any prices, for you to get an idea of what to expect going forwards into 2022 and beyond, okay? So let's take a look at the past. People adopted the internet, okay? Remember when the internet first came out, okay? People adopted the internet, this whole new craze. Wow, you can put things in the air. You can put things online. Do you remember those? I used to have one, a 56k modem. It was like, you remember those, right? Kids of the 90s, aren't you? That's how you connected to the internet, and it was a crazy phase. And at that time, people were adopting the internet at 63% per year, okay? Now, this is going to blow your mind. Bitcoin is currently being adopted at a rate of 113%. Let me say that again. The internet was adopted at 67%, okay? Bitcoin is being adopted at a rate of 113%. So even if we assume that Bitcoin will likely be adopted at the same rate as the internet, okay? With this said, if it's going to carry on just like us kids in the 90s adopted the internet, if it's going to carry on at the same rate, okay? We're likely to have 1 billion Bitcoin users by 2030, okay? So that's going to take a huge hit on that time frame of 2140 of the Bitcoin being mined, where we're currently at, okay? So remember what I said earlier. Anything could happen between now and the future, but if we carry on with this adoption rate of Bitcoin at 113%, okay, if we carry on at that rate, we could hit 1 billion Bitcoin users by 2030, okay? So this rapid surge into mainstream adoption is going to support higher prices. That's my opinion, okay? If we carry on, I mean, I've looked into this, I've really looked into this, and I've researched and I've looked at the adoption rate, I've looked at where we're at, I've looked at when the final Bitcoin is going to be mined, okay? And I've come to this conclusion that if we carry on with this adoption rate of 113%, compare it to the way the internet was adopted, we're going to see higher prices, higher support lines, okay? We're going to see, yes, we're going to drop and we're going to raise, we're going to drop. We're going to see higher support lines because of the amount of mainstream adoption we've got with Bitcoin at that time, okay? There's going to be more hodlers, okay? There's going to be more holders. There's going to be more people holding Bitcoin than we have today. So knowing this, let's take a look at the price charts over the last few years, okay? So let's say that you invested $1,000 in January, okay? So I'm talking 2021 now. Let's say you invested $1,000 in January on 3 of the top coins, okay? What would you have now? So let's say Bitcoin. So January the 1st, Bitcoin was 29,200. Let me have a look because I made notes here. All right, so Bitcoin was on 29,290. Okay, so the price of Bitcoin on December the 28th in 2021 was 47,795. Okay, so you would have pretty much almost doubled your money if you would have invested in Bitcoin January the 1st. Okay, so $1,000 investment in Bitcoin at the beginning of the year would have bought you 0.03 Bitcoin, okay, and that would have been worth $1,632 at the price of 49,150 per coin. So that's 65% increase. Okay, you would have had a 65% increase if you would have invested $1,000 in Bitcoin on January 1st. Let's take a look at the next big dog, okay, which people are saying will take Bitcoin one day. I'm not saying that for sure, but it definitely does have, in my opinion, the better technology, okay? It's got more space for adoption, it's it's faster, and it's obviously got its hands in the DeFi space. That is another video. Go ahead. I have got videos on DeFi if you want to learn a little bit more about that. But let's take a look at Ethereum. Okay, if you invested $1,000 in Ethereum, okay, January the 1st, the price was $730. December the 28th, peep this, $3,816. Okay, so that's up more than 400%. More than 400% in 12 months, okay? So $1,000 on Ethereum January 1st at the price, okay, this is the price which it was, $730 would now be worth, as of Tuesday afternoon on December the 28th, okay? This is when I checked it. The price was $3,816, okay? So that's a huge increase in Ethereum, okay? So you just imagine if you would have diversified yourself across the top coins, how much you would have right now, okay? This is just $1,000. Solana is a coin which doesn't get mentioned as much, but it is to be considered as one of the top coins, okay? I'll do a video on Solana to tell you a little bit more about Solana, but if you go ahead and check out your crypto coins, go on CoinGecko, you can see the stats on Solana. It's worth an invest. January the 1st, Solana was, get this, $1.53, okay? December the 28th, okay, $181. So if you would have invested $1,000 in Solana at the beginning of the year, 2021, one coin was $1.53, right? Your investment would have grown, are you ready? Would have grown to 118,418 by Tuesday's afternoon price of $181. There's a lot of people being sick right now. Yeah, I know. So just $1.53, the start of the year, the end of the year, 181. Does this get you excited for the future of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, okay, all those top coins that you see? When the bulls come back in, when the prices start going back up again, this is kind of the research that you should be doing in the crypto space. You shouldn't be looking at future predictions, silly price predictions. You need to look at the facts, okay? Look at what's already happened, look at what's happening, and look at the facts of where we're at now and the future outlook. Like I said, 2140, the final Bitcoin's being mined. Line that up with current news, scarcity, FOMO, prices over the last 12 months, and then you should get an idea of where you're at with prices for the long run. This doesn't obviously work if you are in the game for buy in and sell. Buy in, sell. Okay, buy the dip, sell in the high. Okay, if you're in it as a day trader, then these sort of stats aren't going to excite you as much. Okay, but for those of you that are in the crypto for the long run, then these are the kind of things that you should be looking at. Okay then guys, what is your thoughts on the whole crypto space going into 2022? Do you have anything that you're excited about? Is there a project that you're backing? Go ahead, drop in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. I will pick out one of the best comments. I'll give you a shout out on my next video, and I'll talk about what you mentioned in your comments as well. So my name is Damien Ruth. If you want to see, once again, more videos from me, please do make sure to smash that subscribe button. Hit the like button, very important, because that helps me reach my videos to you, and tap that bell so you don't miss any further videos. I'll see you guys on the next crypto video.